What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're gonna get straight into it. Today was an amazing day, and I think if you can develop some of the skill sets that I'm gonna talk about in this video, it will take your trading to the next level. So let's get right into it. So as you can see here, today was an amazing day, right? I went into this trade with 36, or let's call it $3,700. I was able to make $3,175 gross after commission, $3,061.41. I traded SPX, right? The 400 or the 45.50 call, right? I traded 50 of those contracts, like I said, all in at around $3,700 for an 82.77% return. And you can look at the beautiful entry I had and then the exit right at the top. It really doesn't get too much better than that. It was crazy, right? Today was not a heavy, crazy size day, only size with $3,700, so it was relatively light, but I maximized the trade. It was beautiful. And you can see the setup here: pre-market high breakout, retest 9 EMA, retest pre-market high, London session high break. And we also had, for mistakes, absolutely nothing because it was a flawless trade. So let's go ahead and get into this. So you can see my pre-market levels here, right? My levels here for the day. Pre-market low, had a pre-market level here, pre-market level here, and then we had the London session high, post-market high, whatever you want to call it. And I traded SPX, but I used the ES chart. ES is S&P 500. That's why I was completely fine, and that's what I usually look at, right? ES chart. If I'm trading SPY, SPX, I'm looking at ES. So let's check this out. So as you can see here, we had resistance, move up, and then we held this level right before the pre-market breakout. Now this isn't this was technically for me pre-market high because pre-market started at 9 o'clock, which was, let's see, oh, this is actually a different time zone at the bottom, so I don't even know what 6:30. So yeah, pre-market started at 6 o'clock, right? 30 minutes before market open. And so this was technically pre-market high, so we held that pre-market level there, and then you can see here we broke above that level. I love pre-market high breakouts, as you can see on the TradeZella, which is this right here. This is the TradeZella platform. You can see here my entry was, it says 9:30 right here because this is an Eastern time, but I entered on that very first candle, right? The first candle of the day, right? Which is right here. So I got my first entry here above pre-market high, right? Pre-market high breakout. So let's get that, right? Great entry, right? Made it move up. Everything's looking good. We're actually breaking over this high right here, this London session high or post-market high. And then guess what? We fall all the way back down. And then we make another move up and we fall all the way back down before making another move up. Now you may be wondering, Isaac, how the heck did you hold this trade, right? So for me, it was very simple, right? I had a trend line going here, right? And what I noticed is that, hey, yes, we did break below pre-market high again, but we never fell below the trend line. And I'm correctly sized to where I can hold through this and possibly see if we can hold this level, right? And you can see here we made a move up above that level, retested the 9 EMA, retested the pre-market high level, retested the trend line twice before making a move up, right? You have one skill that's going to make you a lot of money, guys, is this. If you could just be super disciplined, hey, I'm not going to sell unless it hits my stop loss. I'm not going to sell unless, it hits my profit target. Or I'm not going to sell unless, the charts clearly show me that, hey, from a technical perspective, it may be time to get out this trade, right? There's no emotion involved. Yes, it did suck watching it go up and come back down. Yes, it's annoying naturally. But I'm going to say, in my head, I'm like, hey, if my criteria for getting out this play is under this trend line, so if it doesn't go under that trend line, I'm not going to get out the play. If the buyers are holding this level, then hey, guess what? I'm going to be here when the buyers, make that move up. Also, one thing I want you guys to understand, right? This wick means that the price opened here where my arrow is. We made a move down, or possibly made a move up first, and then made a move all the way down before coming back up and closing here. And the same thing for this candle, right? But what you have to understand is I love that action, right? It sucked being in it because it just felt that it was only 2 candles, so 10 minutes on the 5-minute chart, and it felt forever. But what this showed me, it gave me evidence that my play was strong. It gave me evidence that the buyers were present, because the fact that the sellers tried to bring it down and the buyers brought it right back up, let me know that, hey, the buyers are strong, the buyers are here. We're holding this pre-market level, we've made it support. This has a great chance of continuing up to the upside, right? But oftentimes people get this move down and they can't handle it, right? But it really doesn't make quite much sense in my eyes, because hey, it going down and pushing back up, showing strength for the buyers, gives me evidence of a strong play, of a potentially strong move coming up. But you can't even hold through that evidence. You can't hold through a wick because maybe you sized too early. Maybe you just don't have the discipline, don't have the emotional capacity to hold a trade like that. So, but that's some things that, you know, you possibly may need to develop. So next time you get that opportunity, you can be like, hey, you know, I would love, like oftentimes I'm in a trade like, oh my gosh, I would love for us to go retest that level. Because we go, and while I'm in the trade, because sometimes we're in the trade, I get a good entry, we're making move up, but you know, I know maybe, man, I would love if we come back down, retest that level, and then go again, because that's just gonna make the move even stronger. We're solidifying this level, and now we're gonna push off this level. So you gotta be able to hold through that action. And as you can see here, made a move up, right? Nice candle here, right? Beautiful candle here. And then as you can see on TradeZella, I sold right at the top, right? Beautiful sell, absolutely beautiful sell. My price target was here. You can see that I sold, I didn't wait till my price target hit. As you know, I usually say, hey, I don't want to get out until my price target hits, but you also want to be smart, be able to read the charts, read the candles, read what's happening, and then make an informed decision based off of that. You can see here that, hey, we made a move up, right? And then we start getting a lot of wicks to the upside here, right? Okay, we made a strong move up. We're getting wicks to the upside. Maybe there's some selling pressure here. I'm not quite sure. I know we had some news around this time. This 10 o'clock time frame is usually could be a very volatile time of the market, this 10 a.m. Eastern time. So I understand these things. I understand, hey, we're not at my level, but we're close to it. You know, we're starting to slow down. We're starting to see evidence of possibly of selling going on. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and exit this trade. And look what happened. Crazy dump. A beautiful sell, right? Beautiful sell, perfect sell. And that was my only trade for today. You can see here we didn't get the best action the rest of the day. So I'm glad I didn't take any trades or any more trades. But today was beautiful. Today was absolutely beautiful. It was a flawless trade, right? We entered here, we exited. There we go, give me that arrow. We exited here. It was a beautiful trade, right? There's absolutely nothing I would do differently on this trade except for add more money, because it was an 82% return. I should have used $100,000, right? Then I made a lot of money, but obviously I'm not going to get 100K in trades yet. That's something I'll do in the future, a long time from now. But this is a beautiful trade, right? Our emotions were locked in, our emotions were solid. We weren't flustered by these candles. It was simply, hey, we're making move up. Yes, we're coming back down, but we're holding these levels. There's no reason to sell, right? We're making that move up. We see the weakness, even though we haven't hit our price target. Let's read the price action, right? Even though it's not our target, let's read the price action. Let's get a good exit, and then perfect, right? And obviously I chart my trade, or I journal my trade, so I'm aware of, hey, let's keep doing what's working. Let's not do what's not working anymore. Right? Beautiful trade. Like I was saying, this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, I'm hosting a price action masterclass where I'll be going over all of this plus way more. So if you're a beginner, experienced trader, you're looking to find the right stuff, you're confused on this, confused on that, anything regarding price action, we're gonna go over it. This Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you're there. Just register in the link below, and we can't wait to have you. And with that, that's all I got for today, guys. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe for me. Have a good one.